What's up guys, I hope you're having a great day. In this video we're looking at Tronwars. Tronwars is an NFT project that is coming up. It's got its mint coming up tomorrow for whitelisted people, and the public is in 2 days from now. So obviously we want to know how many people will get whitelisted, because in this project there's actually a lot of spots available for public mint. Now, usually in these videos we go over the project itself, which we definitely will. I think this project has a lot of potential, but usually we also go over how to get whitelisted. And with only 1 day left for the whitelist, we're not really getting into that too much. There's a couple of ways to still get a whitelist spot if you want to. But the cool thing is that they've actually said, which they announced in their Discord, they have a lot of spots available for public mint. And looking at the overall market right now, where people are grinding and grinding and grinding for whitelist spots, I think this is very interesting for people that don't really have the time to consistently grind out in the chats for whitelist spots, right? It's very time consuming. So before we get started, if we look at this thing, here you can see February 4th, which is tomorrow at 9 p.m. UTC, there's a 24-hour window for everybody that did get whitelisted to mint their NFTs. And on February 5th at 9 p.m. UTC, there will be the public sale. And what they've said is we've made sure to allow as much as one Tron or two for the OGs, which is only 200 people, during the pre-sale to ensure that there will be enough left for the rest of the community. And during the pre-sale, you'll be able to mint 3 Tron NFTs per wallet. If you want to use more wallets, obviously you can. 0.15 Ethereum is the price, which I think is fair. If you look at the market right now, it has a overall high potential look to it. It is very new. The Discord and the Twitter are, they have a good following, 55,000 followers on Twitter, and in their Discord there are close to 100,000. The overall look, it's a very high quality project, a very high quality NFT itself that they've made. So 0.15 is probably fair, I guess. But what is Tronwars? Well, one EXO-PLANET, a bloody army. Our galaxy is ruled by 3 non-binary entities, and the ninjas are the beholders of them. A hierarchy is established. Robots and samurais are content to obey and accomplish the tasks. Ninjas are the undisputed masters of TronVerse. No event can occur without their agreement. One day they will have secrets, one day they will have dreams. This is the look of it. It's futuristic. It's like robots in form of ninjas and of samurais. I think they've done a very good job. When we look at, if we quickly go straight away to the team, this guy is the 3D graphic designer. They've linked their Instagram, which is cool. These days, a very important factor of these projects is the team doxed, yes or no? Do we know who the team is? Well, we definitely do. The CTO has linked his Instagram, which is this guy. He's the creator, doesn't really do too much here, doesn't have a big following. He just really likes his food, which I think is awesome. But other than that, there's nothing too much going on his Instagram. Then you have the 3D graphic engineer, and he is a little bit more famous on Instagram. He has 50,000 followers here. He's an artist, and you can definitely see that he's been using this his Instagram to promote, the art that he's been making. I think this looks very, very cool. I don't know if this is actually like real. Maybe this is an actual suit outside. Otherwise, it looks very, very, very real. But this could just be a suit that they've made pictures of, right? But this is kind of the style that you're gonna see back in Tronwars, and this is the style that this guy has been focusing on himself. This is his style art, and you can see that here in the pictures of Tronwars itself, right? Then to finish up the team quickly, we have the CMO, also linked his Instagram, but he's got a private account and doesn't do too much with it either. But at least we know who they are, which is important these days. Why? Because not all the project owners are doxed. They could just be whoever, do a cash grab, and then leave. This time their name is attached to it. You're not just gonna grab people the money and run off. You would think so, you would hope so, at least. So the pre-sale opens in just over 1 day, just over 24 hours, couple of hours more. Then you're able to mint 1 or 2 according to your role. So the family role, or however they called it, OGs will have 2, and the other ones will have just 1, which is cool. Yesterday I was able to mint flows. I had 1 because I had the whitelist as well, which was 0.1, which I think is fair, because if you get people to do whitelist and you let them mint 5 or 10 or however much, then there's nothing left over for the public. And then during the public, there's going to be 3. As I said, it is 0.15. I definitely do expect the price to be a lot higher on OpenSea with this project, just simply because of the hype, because of the overall following they have, because of the quality of the look of it, and just the market itself. Every single project sells out like this. Every single project is very booming these days. So if you're able to swoop one of these, not financial advice of course, but I'm definitely going to try and swoop a couple. And if you want to do a quick flip, well, you can definitely expect, you know, a 2, 3, 4x. Let's say 3x would be a good goal to have and realistic. And then, of course, if you really like the project, you can choose to hold it as well, right? The roadmap, this is what's on for the roadmap. At first, they have the NFTs artwork rendering, which is what they've obviously done now. They've worked for several months on the conception, research, and developing of design that surpassed anything we've seen before. Michael Weissens, which is their 3D artist, creative mind allowed us to develop a high quality and detailed rendering with over 15 years of experience in the field of 3D rendering. Then the website and mockup building, which has been done, of course, already. The community growth and marketing, which is what they're in the middle of right now. The goal is to create a tight, dedicated community to support Tronwars. This is why we will allocate a substantial marketing budget to impact a maximum of people to our vision of the Tronwars project. So what I haven't been able to find, maybe that's in the fact sheet that I haven't fully go over yet, but I haven't been able to find like a proper white paper where they, for example, go over the whole tokenomics, what type of percentage of the budget is set aside for marketing and the team, etc. I haven't been able to find it yet, but they do mention here that they're going to have a large portion of that budget for marketing. Then Q2, which is going to be Q2 2022, launch date to be announced. I think this one, hold up, the launch date. As you can see, we have a deliberately vague about the launch date of the mint phase. So the mint is, of course, maybe the website hasn't been updated yet. The mint is, of course, tomorrow, which is still Q1. We don't want to rush into it, and we believe that building an organic community early is crucial for the future of the project. The mint phase will take place in the first half of Q1. So this is correct. What do they mean with launch date? Maybe that means like the reveal. That could be the reveal. Maybe that could be the launch of a certain project that they're doing with it. Maybe like because they're building up a game, etc., which is later on. So maybe they have a launch date from a certain aspect of the project. But let's say that's going to be the reveal. So they're going to do the mint date tomorrow, which means they have a lot of money. They bring in a lot of money, and they can use that money for the further development of the project. Partnerships with exclusive artists to be disclosed after the launch. We want to get as much media coverage as possible. We have several artists in mind in the cryptocurrency scene, physical artists, and in the metaverse. Exhibition and partnerships acquired will propel the Tronwars project. So they're probably going to work together with certain artists to make trailers, to make art, to make like, you know, fan art type of style designs, etc., just to bring in a little bit more exposure and to get people hyped about the project itself. Then a very precisely designed Babytron, so people will get a free NFT, which is something that you see a lot more as well. Of course, we all know Bored Ape Yacht Club. They did it perfectly, where they gave people a serum to get a mutant, and when they gave people a companion, which was of course the kennel, right, the dog, Bored Ape Kennel Club. And those NFTs were worth a lot of money, which the original Bored Ape owners were able to sell, which increase the price of the Bored Ape itself. So a lot of projects are doing something similar. We're in the making of our own play to earn game as well, and we have a similar style too, where people will get a companion. I'm not gonna say too much about our project yet, but they will get a companion which will be free for the holders too. So I think that that's done very clever. They just play in what the market needs right now. Then 03, which is 2003 or Q3. Maybe this is just 03, 01. Maybe this is the month. There we go. That now makes sense. 01, which is January. 02, which is February. 03, 04. Well, in that case, it means that they have they're very, very quick in the development. Everything. All right, cool. Makes sense. Let's continue. 03. So let's say this is March. 3D design, printing of Tron's characters for legendary NFT holders. So the legendary ones will get a 3D design, which is very awesome. In exclusivity, each holder of Legendary will receive their NFT in human size of very high quality. This type of rendering requires a lot of work to achieve quality as high as our collection. That's why they will be available in limited quantities. 3D designer Michael Weisheim is closely working with 3D printing partners. How awesome is that? If you have one of these legendary ones, you probably get it sent to your home, or probably maybe in parts, and you just have a real size NFT of like a futuristic NFT or ninja robot. That'll be awesome to see. I think that that's gonna get a lot of hype around the project. Then there's going to be a DAO infrastructure. Of course, they want to get the people involved, the community involved. So they're going to make sure that people have a vote in everything that's happening. This DAO system will allow you to give direction to the technical, economical, and commercial aspect of the project. Holding a Tron NFT means ensuring that you are fully involved in the community in which you find yourself. Holders Investment Backers Program, which is cool if you want to develop your own project. You have access to entrepreneurs, you have access to a budget, you have access to a network that you can use to develop your own project. Of course, they say your network is your network is your net worth. I think they mentioned another quote in here as well. Let's see, where is it? Maybe it's not in here. Yeah, it should be. But by holding a Tronwars NFT, you will have access to our private community. If you want to start an entrepreneurial project, purchase real estate, or any other type of project related to the blockchain world, we will be there to support you with a substantial capital contribution and will put you in touch with our prestigious partners. This investment backers program can be a real opportunity for your future project and give them the boost you need. Launching an entrepreneurial project also means knowing surround yourself with beneficial people with a vast network of knowledge. Maybe that was here in the roadmap here or somewhere else where they mentioned where they said, there we go, you thought I was being crazy, but no, I did remember it here. The average of 5 people you hang out with, you're the average of the 5 people you hang out with. They did have a quote, but I thought it was another one. So which is cool, right? We have a lot of people that think about entrepreneurial style, which I like as well. We have a massive network and we want to use that, right? We have business experience. Other people have business experience in different type of fields. And with crypto, that just opens up doors to so many other skilled people, experienced people in whatever field it may be. Plus, there's a lot of money involved. Well, by using all of that, by utilizing all that, you can help so many people, build their own business out of the ground. And I think that's an awesome strength of crypto itself. And I think that that's something we got to utilize, which these guys are doing. When you have money, when you have a network, it's almost impossible to not build up a solid business when you got an idea, right? You got to work for it, you got to have an idea, but all the tools are there with the budget and the network. And these guys are definitely working on that. So I like this. This is something that we're doing ourselves as well with doing events and seminars. We're announcing conferences, etc., that people can actually attend, and you discuss different topics of crypto, but of life, sales, management, people skills, mindset, you name it. So this is awesome. This is well done of them, and I'm excited to see how they're actually gonna, attack this part of their business. Then Tron's implementation into the metaverse. Eventually, they will get into the metaverse. I don't think that this is going to be April because that's going to be way too soon. So maybe this is Q4, but it doesn't say a Q. So, question mark there a little bit. But they will get into the metaverse. As you know, the metaverse is taking a new dimension this year. Its democratization is surpassing many people, and we want to fully be involved in this evolution in the world of blockchain and NFTs. So that's why they want to give a game dimension to our creation and allow them a big exposure in the metaverse through different partners, which is definitely this is a good sentence, without doubt the most challenging part of what they will approach with great care and reflection. So they're gonna take their time, they're gonna do well, they're gonna make sure that they do everything right. They'll probably invest a lot of money into this aspect as well, because you don't just want to throw some money in it and see if it sticks and see if it works out or not. Now, when you do something massive like that, make sure that you attack it with 2 hands and make sure that you put in 100% effort into that. So this, I'm going to assume, is not going to be April. Maybe there will be a start of it, and maybe there will be a start of the metaverse ecosystem and the game, etc. But it won't be fully completed yet. So this is what the NFTs are going to look like. I'm very curious to see the NFTs itself. But if it kind of looks like this, then this is definitely well done. If it's going to be like a high, I'm not going to say blue chip, but like a AAA project sort of, then people will definitely want to get these as their profile picture, which is in the NFT space very important, right? Then Effects, who is the graphic designer. Well, we've already looked at him and what he's been doing before, but he has successfully worked with Ubisoft and other projects. So he's definitely not somebody that is new to the game. Then you have the CTO, who is a computer security engineer with 4 years of experience in the field. Then you have the CMO has acquired a long experience in the field of network marketing, mainly in French companies, and he's a founder of a small local brand of reusable projects focused on the environment and waste in local France. So he's environmental, which is good. Then when will be the launch date, which we know tomorrow for the white sale, and then the day after for public, and then it'll be on OpenSea because it'll be on the Ethereum blockchain. So that's all the information that we have. Again, there's not a white paper available, but I guess this is for now all the information that we need. What are the expectations? Definitely for me a 2, 3, 4x possibly on the launch. So definitely try and scoop. You can mint 3. So what would be clever if you want to be involved in the project? Mint 3 of them, sell 1 or 2, take the profit. If you have a 3x, well then you can keep the other ones for free, right? If you don't really like holding the NFTs, this is awesome, the look of that. So if you don't like holding the NFTs, then just sell all 3 of them, do a big quick flip. But I definitely do have high expectations of this project, so I will be minting 3 of them myself on the 5th. That was all, guys. Please let me know what you guys think of Tronwars and whether you will be participating in the mint, yes or no. Other than that, if you could hit the subscribe button so you get updated on the next videos, I would appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.